NCIS fans, get ready because a new chapter is about to unfold. On October 14th, 2024, CBS is bringing us NCIS Origins, and trust me, it's going to be epic. We're diving into the early years of the iconic Leroy Jethro Gibbs, and you already know things are about to get intense. But this isn't just another spin-off. Oh no, this is the origin story we've all been waiting for. So, buckle up, because we're breaking down everything you need to know about NCIS Origins, including the return of Mark Harmon, exciting cast additions, and why this show could completely shake up the NCIS universe. Welcome to the Wolf Diaries. Now, before we dive too deep, let's talk about the big question everyone's asking. Will we see Mark Harmon as Gibbs? The answer? Yes, but with a twist. While NCIS Origins will focus on a young Gibbs, played by Austin Stoll, Mark Harmon will make a brief appearance in the premiere episode. That's right, he's back, but it's more of a passing the torch moment. According to co-showrunner David J. North, this was a decision made by Harmon, North, and fellow executive producer Gina Lucida Monreal. Harmon filmed brand new footage specifically for the prequel, but he's also stepping in as the narrator for the series. So, while we'll see him briefly in the flesh, his voice will guide us through every episode as we dive into the making of the Gibbs we know and love. But don't get too excited just yet. Mark Harmon made it clear that his role is supportive this time around. He's not leading the charge like he did for nearly 2 decades on NCIS. In fact, he said he's just pleased to be part of it and will help out where he can, but he's letting the new cast and the story of 1991 take the spotlight. So, let's talk about who's stepping into those big Gibbs shoes. Austin Stoll, an actor you might recognize from Bridge of Spies or Whiplash, will be playing the young Leroy Jethro Gibbs. But hold on, this isn't the Gibbs we're used to. This is a broken Gibbs, a man still grieving the loss of his wife Shannon and daughter Kelly. He's not the confident, stoic leader we've seen for 18 seasons. He's raw, vulnerable, and trying to find his way as a new agent at NCIS Camp Pendleton. And from what we're hearing, Austin Stoll is nailing it. Stoll himself said he had an incredible roadmap laid out by the show's creators, and that this version of Gibbs is still very much trying to ground himself in the world after the devastating losses he's endured. We're about to see a side of Gibbs that even the most die-hard NCIS fans have never seen before. But of course, Gibbs can't do this alone. Joining him on this journey is NCIS legend Mike Franks, played by Kyle Schmidt. Now, if you remember Mike from NCIS, you know he was Gibbs' mentor, the gruff Texan who didn't take nonsense from anyone and helped shape Gibbs into the leader we all came to admire. In NCIS Origins, Mike Franks is leading the ragtag team at Camp Pendleton, and it's going to be fascinating to see how this relationship begins. Remember, Mike Franks is a legend at NCIS, and his mentorship will play a huge role in Gibbs becoming the man we know. So, buckle up, because these two are about to bring a whole new dynamic to the NCIS universe. Let's not forget that this is set in 1991. No fancy DNA forensics, no advanced technology, just old-school detective work. The co-showrunners have said the lack of tech means the show will rely heavily on character-driven stories and good old police work. We're also going to dive deeper into the personal lives of our investigators, seeing how their professional and personal lives collide. This is where things get really interesting because we're not just looking at Gibbs' career, we're seeing how the loss of his family affects his decisions as a young agent. He's not the polished Gibbs we've come to know. He's raw, he's emotional, and he's still figuring out how to navigate life without the people he loved most. Now, aside from Gibbs and Franks, we've got a stellar supporting cast. Mariel Molino joins the team as Special Agent Lala Dominguez, a former Marine with a dark sense of humor and a steely resolve. Word on the street is there might even be some sparks flying between her and Gibbs. Then we have Lori Petty, yes, Tank Girl herself, playing Dr. Lenora Friedman, the assistant medical examiner. And let's not forget Bobby Moynihan as lead forensic analyst Woody Brown. According to the creators, Bobby has been downright hysterical on set, so expect some comic relief to balance out all the intensity. And Bobby Moynihan, let me tell you, he's going to bring some serious laughs to this show. He's playing Woody Brown, the lead forensic analyst, and so far, everything we've seen points to him being the comic relief we didn't know we needed in an NCIS show. Hysterical is an understatement. The rest of the dynamic cast includes Tyla Abercrombie as Field Operations Support Officer Mary Jo Sullivan, Diane Rodriguez as Special Agent Vera Strickland, Julian Black Antelope, known best from The Secret History of the Wild West, will play Kai Blackrock, Dollar Tan from NCIS Hawaii and FBI will play Sam, Patrick Fischler from Mad Men and Happy will play Cliff Walker, Daniel Roebuck from 911 will play Artie, and Logmire's Robert Taylor will play Jackson Gibbs. With all this excitement, I know you're wondering, how does it tie into the original series? Well, the showrunners have promised that NCIS Origins will respect the NCIS canon, so everything we've learned about Gibbs' past will still hold true here. But they're also keeping things fresh and modern with an edgier tone, despite being set in 1991. The action looks intense, but the real draw here is the deeper character moments. This show is all about seeing how Gibbs becomes Gibbs. What drives him? How does he cope with loss? And most importantly, what makes him the man who would eventually lead one of TV's most-watched teams for almost 2 decades? NCIS Origins is set to debut on Monday, October 14th, right after the NCIS Season 22 premiere. So, mark your calendars because this is going to be a wild ride. And don't worry, if you miss the premiere, the show moves to its regular time slot the following Monday. CBS is going big with this one, using their NFL broadcast to promote it, so you know they're betting big on Origins. To wrap things up, this is more than just a prequel. It's an exploration of the making of one of TV's most iconic characters. Whether you're a longtime NCIS fan or new to the franchise, NCIS Origins promises to bring fresh energy while honoring everything that made Gibbs a fan favorite. So, what are your thoughts? Are you excited to see Austin Stoll as young Gibbs? Will the new cast live up to the legacy of the original show? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more. Until next time, stay sharp because Gibbs might just be standing behind you. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and/or subscribe for more delightful content, and I'll see you on the next one.